Warning: the following podcast contains strong language, may contain sensitive topics, personal opinions, and satirical comedic elements. Viewer discretion is advised.
He was drinking, but now that I noticed the big-ass stack of fucking... Go ahead and bring Craig in. This is going to be perfect segue.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Now recording.
So I was initially asking Christian about the weird blue liquid that he was shoving in his mouth.
So here's the deal. It's actually a color-changing cup. This is just Coca-Cola.
Okay, it looks like fucking lean at this point now.
Looks like what's his name? Mr. Ooze, bro. Mr. Ooze from fucking Power Rangers.
From Power Rangers, hell yeah.
He got
the Internet Bum Show, not sponsored by Mr. Ooze, Coca-Cola, or Oral Arts Dental.
You mean
you
like
off that goddamn
Coca-Cola
Ooze pack?
Yes.
Sponsored?
That Coca-Cola in this cup.
That will not line up for you. You need to point there for it to line up.
But see, you're in the lower.
I'm telling you, I'm the one recording. Shut up, Getzel.
Which way is whomst? Okay, but anyways, about your gamer subs. Are you sponsored by Gamer Subs, or are you just a Subs boy fanboy?
Yeah, Subs fanboy. Yeah.
Did you get the titty milk flavor?
Yeah. In fact, I do. Right down here.
That's a. Did you know that Jay Schlatt owns Gamer Subs?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I found that out because I thought it was a bit, right? Because he has a bunch of bits that he does, but no, he like deadass owns Gamer Subs
And Starforge PCs.
Starforge, that's like that's a couple of people that own that.
Yeah, he's a big part of it too.
Yeah.
The one from Tony Wubby's banning, the Youth Risky.
His banning?
Yeah, when he got banned for doing like when there was a whole like art on stream stuff where people were doing like nude art. And they did some AI art, and one was like a furry boy, and because it looked underage, according to Twitch, he got banned for it for being youth risky. So that was what the whole thing.
That's fucking nuts.
Just a custom label. It's kind of crazy, like that whole fucking nude art arc on Twitch. Everyone's just like, oh, so you're telling me I could just, because it's artistic, I can draw things naked. Got it. Cool. Thanks, Twitch.
I'm pretty artistic. I'd like to think.
You are autistic.
Doesn't even include the R in there.
Yeah, I was a little fuck there, Mike. I don't say rude things about you like how you live in Canada.
Oh, don't worry, that includes the R when you say it as
Not even through the cold opening, 2 censors.
Yeah, let's go.
AJ.
What up, though?
Do the thing.
What thing?
I don't know what thing he's talking about, bro. I think he's losing it.
Yeah, I think he
No.
is, too.
Your thing. The thing you do.
Talk about black people, or...
I think so. Oh, he wants you to say the N-word,
this every
bro.
time. You guess.
He wants you to say the word.
Line. Say the line.
All right, you fucking pussies. Let's get this shit started.
I think that's my favorite
Yes.
one. I think that's probably the best one he's ever done.
That was really good.
This is the first time he's done it on camera.
It's
the Internet Bum Show.
That seems pretty accurate.
The Internet Bum Show. All right.
The fucking slap on the ass of the mic goes crazy, though. Goddamn.
Can I sample you for my mixtape? That was sick.
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
There you go. That's like the intro. It's like a 6-second intro on the CD.
Mm.
All right, boys. So we're here. First, let's give a shout out to Thomas, who took some time out of his busy schedule to come hang out with us for an evening.
Let's fucking go.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Thomas, you have officially beaten Johnny for a number of episodes you've been in.
And I've been on 2, so that's saying a lot.
Yes, it is.
You are now in second to last place.
Pog. We take those.
So,
Johnny should be
So
back
how
in
you
here, I
doing?
think, hopefully.
How am I doing, or how's everybody doing?
we're here. We're here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
so,
same.
Mr. Men says we're here answers for himself. Oh, man.
I mean, fuck it.
This
All
coveted Sunday evening space, I'll say, seems to be everybody's favorite podcast recording time because I have 2 groups that I'm already in. One regular, one not so regular. that records Sunday evenings. And then there's this show too.
That's pretty
Everybody loves it.
Yep, you can thank Mike's wife. We would still be doing it on Saturday nights. But then again, Jake wouldn't be able to make it because he couldn't make it until we switched it to Sunday.
Yeah, you know why that is? Because I have a life. I have a life.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Motherfucker. All right.
The difference between me and Mike is that Mike has a wife. I have a life outside of a wife, for I have no wife.
Who uses a knife?
Man, look at that. Real.
Bunch
Real
of damn
rhymes.
ghetto poets
And
up
then,
in here.
and then of course, you got fucking
Yeah.
AJ, who has a significant other and a mom, who's, you know, probably one of the best Southern cooks. I love the intensity of your face right now of being like, what the fuck is about to come out of your mouth?
I love
My thing that I'm noticing,
He's like,
Choose your words wisely, please.
I'm noticing the fan we hear like every episode now. Like I'm waiting for that fan to just start making a bunch of fucking noise.
They're going off.
It's just because it's not turned on. The moment you turn that on, it's just gonna start showing up every
The
like.
fan
10,
is
15
turned on.
minutes.
Actually, I just fixed.
Is
my
it?
screen.
It does look
Yeah.
like it's turned on. Otherwise, you would see the blades through the camera here, Council. Do you know how fans work?
I thought maybe it just wasn't in focus enough. Like I don't know the quality of the video.
He a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
I do an audio podcast. I'm new on the video scene. Okay.
Man has eyes, though.
I want to ask everybody in the podcast this question. I have a friend who,
No way. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, is that how you feel? Is that how you
You broke Mike. Oh my god.
Well, you see, I'm hiding behind a lack of a camera, so I'm feeling ballsy.
I'm back. Sorry,
Thank
guys.
you.
I just
We have a new guest tonight. His name is Jake. Hello, Jake.
Oh, hey man. And this
hello
is-
everyone.
Holy shit, he's here. The man.
So the thing I was gonna ask is to ignore the flames on my face right now.
What the fuck is that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. So I have a friend who thinks he's autistic, and he's old. Right? He's an older man, and his individual wants to pay money to get this tested. Do you think it is worth paying money to get tested for autism as an adult?
At how old are we talking here?
I would say 27.
Yeah.
Why not?
Depending on if there's any supports for it, like by doing that, yeah. Like for
What do you mean by
People
that?
be thinking that crazy, but it turns out they're just fucking autistic.
yeah.
Yeah, but what does that do?
I don't know.
Made him feel better. I don't know.
But will it?
No, maybe. For Megan, like here, it's as far as like being able to get access to certain medicines and that you need to actually have diagnoses and whatever else. So matters here, but I don't know about there. And if he's not planning to do anything with it, fuck no.
Wait, Megan's autistic?
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Well, more so
It
anxiety
seems
is the
like
reason
everybody is just.
Oh, that's not an
targeted.
autism thing, is
for that
it?
one. No, I mean autism too, but like, and that was from before. But anxiety was that need to get diagnosed in Canada. But like autism be the same thing for various like medicines and whatever else.
Okay, I see.
What
What
I've
you're saying.
heard is that they call it autism spectrum disorder because it's like there's autism, but there's like a whole bunch of other shit in the
Yeah.
spectrum that fits into the same categories.
Yeah, just
So she's probably got ASD, but it might not be like actual, old school autism. It's just in the spectrum. Which I think is
one of the reasons What about this newfangled autism?
Stereotypical shit.
So let's look at this outline.
Okay,
Alright,
Vadim.
so this is a special episode because I've been planning this episode for a better part of a year and a half. With two of our cast members' backgrounds in music and another one of ours in education, I thought it would be a good time to discuss music study. So I've thought for a very long time now that music was an essential part of life. I listen to it pretty much every day. I listen to all sorts of different genres and kinds of music. It puts me in all kinds of different moods. I work to music. I play to music. I relax to music. I drive to music. Music is like a huge part of my life. That is a fucking manatee from the looks of it.
Seal.
Oh, seal.
You drive.
I was closer than a lot of other guesses I could have given.
You drive to music. Where does music live?
Nashville, baby.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
Yeah, if music could live anywhere, it would be Nashville. I know it's a huge part of other people's lives as well, and with Jake being a musician and Thomas having been a music teacher, I felt like these would be two very good people to give a solid opinion on it. AJ's mouthing words over there.
Sorry.
What are you mouthing?
Mouthing profanity.
No, I'm
AJ's just thinking about that one video he sent me like 6 or 7 years ago of him playing like guitar, pretending he was Gary Clark Jr.
Wow. Not that actually. Like I said, I'm in finals this week, and this fucking paper is going to be the fucking bane of my existence. I promise. This shit is rough.
He's got degrees.
Let's bang
all
out a
I'm saying.
podcast, and you can go back
Yeah.
to your finals.
Oh no, it's fine. I needed a break anyway.
So I'd sent out a questionnaire to our audience and had some people answer. But before we get to that point, I'll have you guys answer it.
Yes. Welcome to the AMA.
Yes. So let's start with a simple one. On a scale of 1 to 5, in your own opinion, how important do you consider music to be to human life as a whole?
Yes.
Yeah.
5.
Yes
baby.
is not a number.
I'm gonna go with 7. Can we put it on the screen, please?
1 to
Here, we'll
5.
just-
1 to 5.
7.
he said.
That's a T. Oh, there he goes.
Calling timeout. What are we doing? Oh, 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 is
Brett.
backwards too.
7, bro.
Out of 5.
I did it
Yeah, out of
forward
5
for the
again.
camera.
I will point
That's
again.
a Z.
It's above
Why did your door
5.
just open?
Ooh.
Like, you got a ghost in your house, don't you?
Mike, what the fuck is going on?
You
Your door just opened, bro.
did it?
Whose?
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what? Wait a minute. Yeah, Mike.
that one's more
I was like,
than
there's
me.
no door back here.
I
What
just
the fuck
popped
are
him
you
in the face.
talking
I'm like,
about?
what?
Just watch this fucking door just slides open.
The cat. Viewer retention ship is up now with cat.
There you go. So, 1 to 5. How important is music to human life as a whole?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe a 4, 3.
I got a 4.
Okay. Okay.
I give it a
Okay.
5, baby.
I would
There
say
you go.
that, maybe if we didn't have music, we would have less people on Earth, and I think that would probably benefit. You know what I'm saying?
What's a frame of reference I can do? If I'm giving music a 5, what would I give a 1 to the importance of human life?
TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of
Arguably.
people that actually make their money solely through TikTok these days.
That's fine. They should
Yeah,
not
they
be
should
making money
not
through
be-
that.
Yeah.
Goddamn, shortening our attention spans. Fucking.
AJ, still waiting on a number that isn't
I
7.
said a 5, dude.
He did 7. I give him a 7.
All right, so the results from the questionnaire that I sent out. 5 people said 5. 2 people said 4. 1 person said a 3, and no one else said a 1 or a 2.
Hey.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how strongly do you agree that, like laughter, music is good medicine?
Like laughter, music.
Is good
That's a weird
medicine.
question, bro.
Well, they
Like
say laughter is good medicine. Is music also good medicine?
I
Yes.
put that as a 4 too.
I'd give that a 5.
I would say that music is pretty good for mental health stuff. I wouldn't say like physic.
Well, I'm
I
not
don't know,
saying
bro.
if you got COVID, listen to music and your COVID will go away.
Hey, You never know.
Wow,
The
dude.
start of this decade would have been a lot different if that was the case.
Yeah.
I've had that
I'll
shit
just go
twice.
Fuck myself then, I guess.
Yeah. You should.
Wait, I have a thing. Like, so maybe if you, I've experienced this. If you over listen to music, or if you drown yourself in the same kind of any media, really, it can really get you into more of a negative headspace for your health. But have you ever laughed?
Listening to nothing but Ja Rule.
Yeah, but have you ever laughed so much that like your life was worse? Has your life ever been worse for laughing too much?
Yeah, when I couldn't stop laughing at the crippled kid that fell off his wheelchair, and I got my ass beat by my dad. Yeah, my life got very, very bad very fast.
I didn't expect a real answer.
Why are you all looking
Thank
at
you so much.
Why are you all judging me? I thought this was a safe space.
Never was. Don't ever believe that.
My point was gonna be music can be more harmful than laughter. But you know what? We've made a case. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all 8 people said 5 to that. No one said 1, 2, 3, or 4. So everyone agreed that it's good medicine.
I guess I lied then. I would have did 4 on there and if I thought of enough.
Yeah, Mike is one of the few cast members, if not the only one, who actually filled it out and then came to the show. Alright, so do you feel like music and the study of it as a subject deserves its own course in education, even if it's just an optional elective course?
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Well, what kind?
No,
What kind? Though, are we talking like music theory? Are we talking about like?
Just a type of course, like any course. It could be whatever you think should be most important would be the one.
It's strange. That's actually a really good question because I was thinking about this when I wrote it down. The elementary school that Thomas and I went to had a music class that was just straight up music. Like no matter what study of music or what aspect of it was, every day you went there, unless it was Black History Month, and then we watched My Friend Martin for like the entire month.
Yeah, I don't remember much of that class, but I believe it was just a general ed music class, which is most elementary music classes.
Being an elementary.
Well, you guys had a full month of just watching
My Friend Martin, yes. The cartoon where the kid goes back in time, brings Martin Luther King Jr. to the future, which pretty much rewrites what happened during the Civil Rights Movement, because in that timeline it didn't happen. So he has to take Martin Luther King Jr. back in time so that the Civil Rights Movement happens.
That also happened in my art classes, not just the music class. But yeah, look at that movie. It's a good movie.
I've never heard of it.
It's a good movie until you have to watch it for an entire month.
Oh, yeah.
So, basically, what I'm hearing is that, like, never mind, bro.
No, go for it.
Go, please.
I guess I'm just confused on, like, how you can make a month out of watching that fucking movie. And then also, like, you gotta think about the premise of that movie. You gotta bring Martin Luther King back in time to the movement, knowing that he's gonna die. So you're like, oh, sorry, big King Jr., but you're gonna die.
The thing is,
time to get shot. Big black FBI is gonna shoot you in the head.
Where they take him in the future, he's still like a teenager. It's not like he's a full-grown adult yet.
Oh.
And whenever the movie got too confusing, we would just go do a sitting of Ruby Bridges instead. Watch that probably more than My Friend Mike.
But, so that being said, we had that class, and then the high school that Jake and I went to, I took a fine art survey class, which for that, we spent like the first half of the semester, like, actually studying music and art and all kinds of stuff, which is fine arts, not just music, but we focus mainly on music. And then the second half of it, we spent that time watching a docudrama on Johnny Cash and then a docudrama on Ray Charles.
Interesting.
So, like, there's different ways that a class for music could be approached, but I just meant, like, a study of, like, history of music, the importance of music to different cultures, etc., etc. Like, everything you could fit into a course about music.
Jake, it
Yeah.
sounded like you wanted to make a case
Like
for a
multi-level
type of music class that, like, we shouldn't have. Did you have something in
Fun
mind?
music.
No.
Ooh,
SoundCloud
what kind of
rappers.
music do
No
I
one
think
wants
we
to
should
learn about
have?
brown chicken, brown
No,
cow.
not type of music. Type of music class.
What? What are you talking about? I don't know where we're going with this. I got lost.
You're always lost.
And
Oh.
another thing is that
Uh-oh.
I worded it as, the possibility of it being an optional elective because the fine art survey class I took in high school was an elective. The music class that we had to take in elementary school was not an elective. It was just part of the elementary and middle school schedules for that school. So every day at least in 6th grade, it was different. The elementary school I went to had 6 through 8. I transferred to a different middle school for 7th and 8th grade. But for that 6th grade year, like a third of the year, a trimester or whatever, we got
Trimester, eh? Is that what they're called?
That
poor
is what
choice
they're
of words.
called.
Shut the fuck up. But for that third of the year, we took music, and then like another third was art, and then another third was like computer lab or something. Whereas in elementary school, you got all 3.
We actually learned how to type. I remember that.
I learned that
Yeah,
in middle school.
You ask why I'm so good at typing. I had to take computer lab for like the first 6 years of school. Then I had to take typing in the 8th grade, and then I took business tech applications in the 9th grade, and computer science my senior year.
I'll never forget.
It's very rare that I wasn't near a computer.
I learned very early in life that Jamaican women are really good accountants because our 8th grade we had a typing class and our teacher was a Jamaican lady, and she would like slap your fucking hands if if you were like finger picking. She would like fucking yell at you if you were chewing gum. Big angry Jamaican lady. She was great though. And then we get to high school, and the business teacher is also fucking Jamaican. And it was just like all of them are yeah, all of them are Jamaican. And I had like 6 of these classes. 6 like deadass. I graduated with a business certificate or some shit because of those classes.
I didn't get
Nice.
nothing like that.
Probably
What
because
the
we
fuck
didn't take
my
it.
certificate?
AJ.
What?
I can't wait to look back on that. Both you and me just going like, what the fuck? It's just like the fact.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay.
Drinking that or Jamaican ladies, they're good at typing.
They're good at account. Like what?
So, going back to the questionnaire, 7 people said yes. 1 person said unsure or undecided. Nobody said no. Moving on. Who is your favorite musician and why do you like them? Or band if you like a group.
God damn it.
Unless you're AJ, we already know your favorite is Johnny Booth.
I just
Johnny Booth? Oh,
Yeah, Johnny Booth is dope.
Oh, okay. So, a band I'm listening to recently. It's funny because whenever people say, "What's your favorite this?" and it's really only the thing that I've been consuming recently. Dance Gavin Dance, love that band.
ooh. Hold on.
Uh oh.
Wait. Which
Got
Dance
opinions.
Gavin Dance? Which era?
Oh, I'm talking. Hold on. Let me look at my Spotify. Give me a second. I'm talking the Tillian era.
Okay. I'm so upset that that Tillian is no longer.
Yes, but here's the thing: the 2 singles they have out right now, I mean, pretty good. Regardless, the mix is a little weird on the lead vocalist. His name is Alex, I think, or something.
Yeah, he's the dude who does all the screaming and shit.
No, that's John Mess. But then the guy who does the secondary vocals is Alex or something. He does like actual like singing vocals. But I could tell you the reason why they're my favorite right now is because the music student in me always likes music that's not hard to listen to, but really involved. Like, it's not just a bunch of riffs with somebody singing over it, like Sweet Home Alabama type shit. It's like, it sounds like every time they play a verse, there's some sort of solo going on underneath. It's just really technically adept. The guitar is just mint.
Like
Like,
Freebird.
so
I can respect that.
are you a fan of like mathcore type shit?
Yeah, I could fuck up some mathcore.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Thomas's answer.
I'll let you other boys go first because I have to think about this a little bit harder.
All right. Since I clearly misjudged AJ, why don't you go next?
Why don't you said who you?
There's the infamous question that's coming. What was the question?
Your favorite musical artist and why?
My favorite
group.
musical artist. This is gonna sound weird.
I thought you were about to like show us like on a label or something. I didn't realize that was a cone.
I'm stroking my beard for this one.
Oh yeah.
You straight stroking the shit.
Hang on.
Council's showing us that.
So, like mine, it would have to be between. I mean, Johnny Booth is good. Then I like Peter Gundry. I don't know if anybody knows who that is.
I do not. I
I'm
do
not
not.
familiar.
He has his music is for like dark type shit, and of course, you got like Mozart and Chopin and everything like that. Then we got Jay-Z, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Johnny Booth for right now because I've been rocking with his music for like the longest fucking time, and it's just like when you got rage and you can't yell at work because people are around and they're literally like this fucking close. You can't just like yell out. It'll have like the entire floor looking at you. You'll get sent to HR. They'll call the cops.
Put you in a straight jacket.
Yeah, I get my ass beat by the cops first because so that's
Can't
basically
imagine why.
what that is.
Never would know.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
The one I said for there that I've been, I usually don't have a favorite, have a lot of different ones, but after going to see the guy and hearing more of his music recently was Apashe. He used to do like more of kind of traditional dubsteppy kind of songs and whatever else, but lately he's been mixing like with orchestral stuff, which I think has been fun to hear electronic stuff with orchestral, and then him doing that live as well was what I ended up going to see. That's probably one of my favorites.
Who?
Apashe.
He said Akashi.
Apashe.
Apashe.
Or like the helicopter, but with an S.
You fuckers. You are listening to the Internet Bum Show. Like and subscribe for more of this podcast, the people present, and gaming videos, if Council ever gets off his ass to do it. Back to this crap.
I guess if you still need time, Jake, I'll go next.
Yeah,
My
go ahead.
favorite-
Yours is probably the Gorillaz.
Oh, of course it is. I grew up on that shit. One of the things I like about them, though, is that they don't stick to a single genre. Like, if it wasn't for the Gorillaz, I probably wouldn't have as much of an appreciation for all kinds of different genres of music that there are.
Fair enough, I guess.
That's not entirely true, though. Like, I started listening to jazz just because of GTA 4. Like, the jazz station in GTA 4 is fire. It is. It is.
Classic gamer reasons to get into music of like, yo, I heard it on this video game, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm religiously listening to it.
But
That's how
for
it
real,
all
though.
started, bro. Got started on
Like-
fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, like butt rock.
But Gorillaz
yeah.
helped build my love of things like hip hop and reggae, for example.
What a variety in Sonic music's actually sick. Now that you mentioned that, like, there's some like good
I
shit
know.
all throughout.
Bangers, bangers, bangers.
Shit game.
I think,
for some of them banger soundtracks in the shit games too.
Is it like favorite artist or most like influential to like Like, yeah, I'm kind of confused on.
Well, I mean, since you're an actual musician, I guess it could be either or for you.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to think that artists influence me, but like I've heard multiple people that like my sound is similar to Suicide Boys, Denzel Curry, and people like that. Which is, I mean, I don't take influence from them, but I listen to them. Like I grew up on Kendrick Lamar. I grew up on like Tribe
a lot. I feel like too.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on like a Tribe Called Tribe Called Quest. I grew up on like Mobb Deep. I mean, there's fucking 3 Stacks. Goddamn Big K.R.I.T. You know what I mean? Like, I think Big K.R.I.T. probably would, if I had to like narrow it down to like one person who is really influential to me, it would probably be Big K.R.I.T.
I remember in high
Because
school,
when I was in high school, he came out.
our friend circle messed around with you a lot because you like Tech Nine so much.
So, like what?
Tech Nine.
Yeah, I did. I liked him a lot, like a lot. And
Tech Nine?
Interesting.
Yeah, and he just kind of got, I don't know, over the years he's kind of fallen off really like hella hard.
It was crazy until like a couple weeks ago. I didn't know he'd been around since '99. I thought he came around in like the.
Oh no, yeah, he's been around for fucking ever, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Tech is that he does I'm talking like he collabs with literally anybody.
Yeah.
And it's just so much, bro. Like he puts out so much shit. And it's like, dog, I can't consume that. I wish I could. I wish I could just be like, oh yeah, fuck, I'm gonna listen to, all of this music that this dude puts out. But there was one year where he deadass had 3 albums come out.
That's crazy.
And I was like, I just don't care anymore. I was like, I don't.
Sounds like something fucking Ye would do.
I will say of all that, like, I don't mind Tech Nine's vocals on the song Liz saying about that he did with Apashe, but out of all of it, like, that was the most mid part. The rest of the music, I'm like, yeah, and then just Tech Nine, I'm like, okay. Decent vocals. And I can only imagine if you're doing that many songs, like, it's not going to be probably up to what your best could be.
All right, I think we may have lost AJ for the rest of the episode. Apparently, his brother got into a car accident.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I say, forcefully disconnect sounds like a reasonable thing. God damn, that's
I don't think anyone wants to stare at an empty chair for the remainder of the podcast. So.
Yeah.
Why not? What's wrong with empty chairs? You got a problem?
All right.
No, Council doesn't want to be tempted by sniffing it.
Look at him!
I only did that because you said something.
I thought you were already doing it. I was like, what?
No, I literally walked away just to give y'all an empty chair. Which I realized you can't even tell it's an empty chair because it blends in so good. My fucking jacket's on it. Oh, you still can't even see it.
We can't see because
No.
the fucking camera's pointing at the
See,
sky.
look, chair right there.
Ew.
Looks like you're
fucking
It's a shit one,
kitchen
too.
chair. Ew.
But now it looks like you're
What?
sitting in the void.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell by looking at it, but this is actually navy blue.
Nope, definitely couldn't tell.
This is the same chair that I was using over there when we started doing the podcast, like back in May of 23.
Is that right?
So I guess let's move on. The next question in the questionnaire was, what is your favorite song by the artist and why is it your favorite?
Oh fuck. Fuck. I don't even know. I don't even know who the fuck I should answer that for. Like, I guess I'll say for Big K.R.I.T, my favorite is I think Soul Food, because it's such a like it is the epitome of like Southern hip hop.
And why is it your? Oh, well, I guess that counts as a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Mike, what's your favorite Apashe song?
Gonna come back to that because I'm trying to go through after remembering what I put to that fucking thing on the forums.
Thomas, your favorite Gavin Dance, Dance Gavin Dance song?
Gavin Dance.
What the hell is that? What?
If I had to pick right now, it would have to be. Here's the thing: is that I have oversaturated myself over the past probably more than a year. I've been listening to them now, but if I had to pick one that I never get tired of, it's "The Ghost of Billy Royalton."
Never heard of her.
I know
I have a
of
lot
some of
of,
their songs. I'm not familiar enough to know that one, unfortunately.
There is one album that I will usually go back to for Dance Gavin Dance, at least Tillian was.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to listen to them back when Johnny Craig was the fucking singer, dude. Like, I was...
Yeah. And I don't dislike it, but I mean, I just think after that, they got more diversified and just sounded a lot more interesting. I love all their bands, though. I mean, I love all the Tillian albums, and Jackpot Juicer is the one I got introduced on, and it's the one with the best vibes.
I'm trying to find the one... Mothership is the one. That's the album that I go to all the time.
Mothership. Wasn't that Johnny Craig still?
Nope, that was Tillian.
Oh, shit. I guess I haven't listened to Mothership yet.
Wow. Fake fan!
Hey, what was that Big Crit song?
Soul Food.
Soul Food. Okay, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it's a good one. Or Third Eye, I think. Those are good ones. Those are both really good. Those are from the same album, Catalactica. Great album.
Okay.
All right,
I need new stuff to listen to recently.
Listen to you guys being all excited over because I'm like, I don't know any of these people.
I think,
but I'm glad to see you excited.
I think that what's his name? Christian's favorite song by those people, the Gorillaz, is probably the Pink. What is it? The Pink Ghost?
The Pink Phantom.
The Pink Phantom.
That's a good one, but that's not my favorite.
Pink Ghost.
Is it one of their singles, or are you going niche?
Honestly, let me pull a mic and actually go through my my Spotify because I am not sure.
It's also pulling at me because I'm I'm not on camera, but I've definitely been doing that.
Mike, have you figured out yours yet?
Yeah, I think out of the ones that I'd say been some of my favorite is probably one of the newer ones, Revenge of the Orchestra, that just kind of came back to doing the orchestra music for the third album with. That one I enjoyed a lot, just enjoyable to listen to whenever I've heard it pop up, and it got even Megan, who didn't really care about him, very interested in the song too. So I think that one.
My favorite album of all time has to be Noises Christian Makes While He Sleeps. Self-produced, of course.
Man, you sampled
Hey,
that? Sick.
What platform can I buy that on?
I have it on cassette
You can
tape.
buy it on this dick.
There it is.
What, bruh?
I'm getting in my car right now. I'll see you in like 5 hours.
Facts.
My man.
My heavy rotation mix to try to find it, and thanks to all the meme music playing for other people, I got 3 big balls on that list for the.
That's like I love that fucking song.
So good.
And they bust on my eyes. Sorry.
Dude, I love Dig Bar, dude. Dig Bar is fucking great.
Dig Bar is great. Back to
Y'all
what we
spent like
he's
30
a popular,
minutes talking about him.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he's watching.
Honestly, I'm gonna be for real.
Previous episode.
I think that if I had to pick one, it would just be Demon Days, but I'm gonna say it's the combination of Don't Get Lost in Heaven following into Demon Days. It's like if you're gonna listen to one or the other by itself, listen to Demon Days, but if you get the chance, one leading into the other or segueing into it is just so much better. I love to end very long and stressful weeks just by listening to that because I find it so relaxing and stressful. Like, I actually used it for the outro track, the combination of the two, for the end of the year special last year. And it was kind of enjoyable from a listening back standpoint, except for Jake screaming over it. I've never heard that remix until that happened. But
no, not what you mean.
I've always said that if they made a movie about me, Don't Get Lost in Heaven and Demon Days would be like the outro track to it.
Ever make a movie about you, I'm gonna make sure that it's none of those songs, and it's just like noises, like me screaming noises,
Or Christian.
because I know how much you love them.
Moving on, your favorite artists. Do you feel that your favorite artist would be worth studying in a music study course? Why or why not?
Yes, because boom, I win.
Because he
Fastest answer.
influenced you?
Yes.
He's irrefutable.
Holy shit.
Mike, is Apashe worth studying in a music study course?
I would say likely no, depending on how a movie goes or music goes. I don't feel like there is enough to kind of match with like history music and style that. I think depending on the arguments, I don't, some people may think because it blends new and old with classical and that, but I still think it's enough to be like, yeah, this is something that should be studied. I think it's a very certain set of songs and music that should be, and just because I like it, don't agree that it should be the stuff for that.
Right. Thomas, should that Dance Gavin Dance be studied in a music study course?
Yeah, absolutely. No reason not. I mean, literally, the broad generic answer is there's no reason not to study any kind of music if, the teacher is planning for whatever kind of content they're doing. It's just that each artist is an example of what you're looking for. I could say Dance Gavin Dance if we wanted to study Swancore, which is a very niche subcategory of guitar playing. Or I could pick somebody else. Well, actually, they're the reason Swancore is dubbed that. But I could pick another band that does Swancore.
Yeah, I think it's a fair other way to do it. Yeah.
But also, I'd say Dance Gavin Dance is very interesting to listen to for people who are getting into scream technique, because their scream vocalist is very peculiar in the way he does it. And that is, he is completely untrained and can't tell you how the fuck he does it.
Mm-hmm.
For
Who does
me,
that?
Go ahead.
What?
Who does that?
Who does what?
Who is untrained and doesn't know how to?
John Mess. Like, he just fucking screams.
It's not great either.
I mean, I think for their style of music, it works. I love it. It's not the clearest, like for Mothership, for example, but like every album gets more and more clear, his diction, and he's able to alter like the pitch of what he's saying by using the syllable instead of like having to pitch it like singing. Like if I were to say ah versus oh, and I screamed it, they inherently just sound like they're a different note, even though they're not actually pitched.
See, this is why I wanted Thomas in for this episode. Like, it was one thing to have Jake, who's a musician, in here, but to have an actual music teacher in here as well, someone that could actually explain the grander nuances of it.
I did get a degree. I could talk for hours and bore everybody to death.
Well, I would love to send you some of my music and hear what you have to say from an academia standpoint.
I feel like for the Gorillaz, if you're going to talk about studying an artist for a music study course, there are artists that have been impacted and influenced by Damon Albarn's work for the Gorillaz. But if you're going to study it all, I feel like you should just study Damon Albarn as a person, because you got to think, he did Blur in the 90s, he did Gorillaz, he did Monkey Journey to the West, he did African Express, he's done all kinds. He did The Good, the Bad, and the Queen. All kinds of different, like, he's got his hands in so many different pots that don't just study one. If you're going to study that kind of artist, study the artist as a whole, because obviously Damon worked with all kinds of different people for all these projects, but if you get down to brass tacks, he's at like the center point of all of them, so you just study him instead. Like, when I wrote that question down, I felt like the answer should be measured not just about how popular, how good their music is, but the impact that music has had on music as a whole.
That's one of the bigger reasons why music classes are filled with studying old masters like, Mozart and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They were prolific. And kind of like the artists you're talking about, Christian, I mean, they are prolific, it sounds like, because they're involved in so much.
Mozart was the Lil Uzi Vert of his day.
Amen,
I hate
brother.
that line, but all right.
I don't think. I don't know about that, brother. I don't remember Mozart wearing a dress.
Actually, funny thing is that they tell us in our classes, at least, is that back in the day, Mozart was not that fucking popular in his day.
Yeah.
Mozart's music
I've
was
heard
so good because he was on that lean. I said what I said.
Hey, all the best artists are absolutely fucking crunk.
Who is your least favorite musical artist, and why do you dislike them?
Oh yeah, this one.
You said who's my least?
Mike's answer was any country music artist ever.
No, that was not my one. Mine was the other. It wasn't as serious as that. Mine was the other country music one. I think out of the two.
Was it? Let me just pull that up real quick.
Check it. Because somebody else had like the same wavelength. Wasn't it you, Jake?
What I do?
I think you're the only one on the team that filled it out.
There's somebody that put that. I don't remember who then. I thought we were talking to them for last podcast, but no, you.
No, I like country music. You slut.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I like all forms of music as long as it's done well.
Yeah,
I think I found yours.
Music that I think is done well though. But yeah.
Marshmello or most country artists. Marshmello has very generic. Okay. Well, I mean, there's only two here that mention country music, and the other one is exactly as every country music or every country star ever
that I think are good and done well, but as a whole, I do not like it because most, especially ones that get mainly that get popular, end up being the same generic things over and over again half the time for tune, sound, lyrics, everything. But
there, I pulled it up, and since you're recording your screen, it should show up on screen as well.
Yeah, we'll
so these were the answers. So is it that one?
Yeah, that's the one. Where's the other one?
That's the one I was reading. I even said Marshmello.
No, that's why I said that one is. But you said the every country star ever. Not to go any further, I did not say that one. That's what you first said.
Gotcha.
Oh my!
Somebody really was off about country music.
There's one in there too that just says Tom McDonald, and their reason is fuck Tom McDonald.
I mean, I agree. Honestly, fuck Tom McDonald. He just tries too hard to be fucking controversial.
Mm.
Oh, dude, Dax is trash too. I'll say Dax as well.
I saw a meme one time that was talking about
chasing ass fucking person ever.
I saw a meme that was talking about Tom McDonald and artists like him one time, and it's like left-wing art or rappers talk about anything. Right-wing rappers talk about only right-wing subjects.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I just think that he's annoying.
Yeah.
I don't think it really has.
I think a lot of people can make a case for fuck Kanye because as a person.
Well, that's the problem. Okay. That's the problem with like a lot of people in the community and like music. They're so quick to fucking be like, "Oh fuck ABC, yo fuck this." But then like you get something like the Kanye case where he's like, "Oh, anti-Semitic comment here, anti-Semitic comment there," and people are like, "Oh yeah, but it's Kanye." And it's like, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
huh?
Even with like the R. Kelly thing. Even with the R. Kelly thing, bro. People are like, nah, bring R. Kelly back. It don't matter if he people bring him back. It's like, huh?
Yo, that's just so.
It's real.
It don't matter.
It's real. Oh, people on the internet are actively looking forward to his comeback because he's apparently getting off or something. I don't know how, but.
Yep.
Oh, he's getting off.
He's getting off.
God, yeah, I bet his booty's getting off.
Ooh.
The most common thing I've seen about Kanye in particular is the copy pasta going around and says, "Your Honor, he can't be guilty. This man made graduation."
Damn.
No, you don't get it. He made graduation.
We're already an hour and a half in, so let's skip the next question. Let's say, despite disliking that artist, do you feel that the artist would be worth studying in a music study course? Why or why not?
What do you mean by that?
You could learn a lot by studying fucking Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Politically
there
or
are some
musically.
people-
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you would learn from Dax. I don't know what you learned from him at all, other than like how not to pander super fucking hard, I guess.
Hmm.
How not to fucking be a clout chasing gobbledygook. Like he's just fucking trash, bro.
Where was that going with what you were saying?
Anyone who
I was
ever
gonna say
says
something like cock
gobbledygook
goblin.
makes me think of Judge Judy.
Whose duty?
No, Judge
You're a
Judy.
duty.
Oh.
So
I think I said yes. to last stream.
So I didn't have a least favorite artist, but I think I wrote it in the Google form. Fucking this is gonna be I'll try to make a concise answer. Coldplay, their song Clocks, the fucking just that is one of the most annoying fucking things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But you know what? I watched a video on it one time where some guy proclaimed that use of the motif over the entire song was actually genius, and it was one of his favorite songs.
Hmm. Like the
But
exact opposite opinion of like, man, I love when things repeat over the whole song. Great.
Talking about that's Coldplay.
yeah, and I don't.
he said that.
But
Yeah.
it's worth studying stuff that even if you hate it or it doesn't, if you can find any merit in it, it's probably worth studying. But point being, in Coldplay, I would study it to figure out why I hate it so much.
Exactly what I was gonna say, dude.
Yeah.
Study
Yeah.
it.
This man makes an entire documentary like studying one song.
Fair say,
Goes
country
around the
music for me.
world.
Why do I hate it so much? Well, here's where we find out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Spin-off of the Internet Bum Show. Why do I hate this song so fucking much?
I've seen video essays like that where it's like Clocks by Coldplay and how it ruined my life. So yeah.
Nice.
Except it's usually people being upset like about the prequel trilogy or something.
So, a song that I had in mind when I wrote that question, as far as like whether you would study a song you don't like or not, the classic meme song from the mid 2010s, Johnny Rebel, Alabama Ninja.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, I forgot about Johnny Rebel. Holy shit.
Yeah, I
So-
didn't forget about Johnny Rebel.
How do you forget about it?
So my thoughts is obviously horrible song, horrible person wrote it, horrible time period for African Americans in America. Obviously, no one should ever take inspiration from that song. But I feel like if you were going to study something like civil rights during the 1900s, that could be a song that you would study. Simply
Song come out.
because
I thought that came out in like the 2000s.
No. As far as I know, it came out in like the 30s or the 40s.
No fucking shot, bro. Literally no shot that song came out in the 30s or 40s. As far as I know, Johnny Rebel's still alive, dude, or just recently died.
Hey, I just realized I'm typing this in a non-incognito window. It's about to fuck up my whole
Who
searches.
cares?
Yeah, who
He
cares?
was born in 38, died in 2016.
2020. It was
It
released.
says that after retiring in 2003,
That's dumb.
he claimed that he just did it for the money and he didn't set out to spread hate or start trouble. Of course you didn't, motherfucker.
Pretty funny.
Song. He made a song called "Who Likes just N-Word" 2003. Just like.
Yeah, sometimes he got real direct.
Like, so dumb. Kaijin Ku Klux Klan. Like,
Jesus.
how do you not feel like you're trying to make people upset with that kind of thing?
To be honest, he could just be lying, covering.
Oh, absolutely.
Whatever
Well, I
happened.
mean, he
Like
died.
the barnyard
2016,
rooster. Ah,
so-
crow it. Hey, look at that cat in the background.
Yeah, I know. I was
Look at that
staring
pretty
at it.
kitty.
Oh,
That thing's
I
orange.
didn't mention about him. But yeah, congrats. That is an orange cat.
You are not
Just like-
colorblind,
just
sir.
like Mike.
Congratulations.
Just like Mike. Just like
Wow.
Mike. Just
Wow.
like Mike.
Wow.
Just like Mike.
Why are you getting closer to the camera?
Why
What are
not?
you talking about?
Yeah, I think you're going crazy. I don't think he ever was getting close to the camera.
Crazy. Christian's always
All right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else to add for this main program?
Yeah, join us next episode for when we gaslight Christian into thinking that he is actually 50 years old.
Gaslight. We never had gaslight for that.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, my back hurts like I'm 50 years old, so.
If this episode didn't convince you to study music, which I don't know why it wouldn't, then just make sure you instead study something else that's your special interest, like insert special interest here.
Sodomy.
Lobotomies.
Sure.
All right.
Hmm.
I am posting, once I find it, your light at the end of the tunnel,
Oh boy.
because that's what it's time for. I botched that entire segue up. This episode for y'all, I have a cute little kitten who comes running up to a person in the street and then starts climbing their leg. It is posting into booth 1 now. Should be there.
Make sure the audio is actually going through the recording then. Okay, it's not.
I mean, if not, I'll overlay it.
It's not. I now have made it. I just muted that channel just in case for anything else popping up.
Man, I need me a pet. I need me a yapping cat.
Just fucking
Oh, I have
runs
seen this
up and
video.
starts climbing.
Yeah, I have seen this one.
For whatever reason, Instagram just decided earlier this week that I needed to see nothing but kitten videos. So, and that was one of the ones I saw. So,
And Instagram knew you were depressed.
I guess. I mean,
I've
when
seen-
am I not? Where was Instagram 17 years ago?
Brother.
All right.
Further man.
How old are you?
All right.
Oh, yeah, so when you were 17. Nobody likes you when you're 17.
But I thought I was 50. That doesn't make sense. 17 years ago.
That's
I
what
was
you
born
want
in
away
33.
from me.
All right. Time for the outro. We all know how this works. We've all done it before. First thing on your mind. Let's have Thomas go first.
No, somebody else.
Okay, let's have Jake go first. Let's have Mike go first.
I need to get the Alabama song off my mind. That's what I need to do.
Not the Alabama song. Not the Alabama song.
What
can I
what
think of
kind
other
of
than- what can I
closing
think of other
words
than-
is that?
It's stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head. Get out of my head.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh, my youth is
Alright.
ruined. My youth was ruined.
Circle back around to Thomas.
Yeah. Do or I don't endorse listening to Johnny Rebel.
Oh,
There.
fuck.
Ron
Okay,
says he would,
I thought there was
he,
a
he
but.
would easily pick
But,
Coldplay over Johnny Rebel.
Well, I actually legitimately don't endorse listening to Coldplay. But that's just my opinion, man.
But if you have to pick the
Fix You's a
lesser of
great
two
song.
evils, let's be honest.
Okay,
I would say
okay.
listen to Johnny Rebel.
Johnny Rebel is easier listening than fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna
It's
get
because it's
counseled.
funny.
Hey,
It's
I'm
because
with you
it's
on that.
funny. When you look at it,
Yes, it
you're
is.
you're like, this is not real. This isn't real. No one actually made this.
It feels like it's not fucking real. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you're like, and then you stop to think, you're like, well, Digbar was real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he's just making songs about being gay. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Me, I don't.
Okay, well,
Well, maybe you should. You get more views.
What does that look?
I don't know. I got a lot of views on Young Pablo. About like
Where are you
217,000.
going? You have to give your closing words.
I already gave my closing words.
Did you?
Yeah, when I stared into the camera all lusciously.
Deliciously.
That's a closing look. We have
There you
we
go.
have we have a first for the Internet Bum Show. We got a closing look.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you can find AJ at twitch.tv/Alfred Solidus. You can find Mike, who for me is down there, but he's probably like over there somewhere. No, he's over there. He's over there.
No, you're pointing.
could
You should point
find-
that way. I'm pointing at you.
Oh, so I should point that way?
Yeah, you should point that way.
Okay. Mike is over there, and in your URL, or if you're on your phone, hit the home button and go to Twitch. Twitch.tv/shut_yo_face. You can find Jake, who for me is over there, but it's probably over there or over there. Yep, over there.
No, there.
So
You were pointing right first. I'm pointing at him too. I'm
Oh,
joining you. Yeah,
okay.
he's in the middle.
he's somewhere. He's in the Matrix. He's in the Matrix. So you find Jake in the Matrix, and Twitch.tv/underpassjoe. That Joe is JOH. You can find him on browsers at underpissjoe. What the
Hell
fuck
yeah.
is that like?
That was good. That was a good one.
He's actually impressed with the council joke. Holy shit!
That was good,
Yeah, no
dude.
shit. Fucking bookmark this video, guys, because it's never gonna happen again.
It's fucking.
You can find Thomas on Spotify in the D&D podcast.
The Shadowmoore Chronicles.
Yes, not Shadowless, like Jake said a year and a half ago. Shadowmoore.
That would be
That's
funny.
with two
I don't remember
O's.
saying that. I don't remember saying that.
No. Mike said Shadowless. That's right. Jake
Mhm.
didn't say that. I'm gaslighting you.
I didn't say.
Oh,
that.
or if you want to hear more being potentially racist, you could also listen to Thoughts from the Mothership.
There you
Also
go.
cat.
Now, last time we had you do a preview of your character Agrippa. Since this podcast,
Agrippa.
yeah, the main joke in the show is Agrippa what?
Yeah.
Agrippa his dick.
So, last time we had you do a preview of the character. I am actually, as of this recording, 3 episodes behind on editing the podcast. So, what I'm going to have you do, Thomas, is predict what's going to happen. Like
Look at
a
him
month's
getting all
time
comfortable
in
with those fucking hand movements.
Predict what's going to happen.
Predict what's going to happen like several episodes from now in your little campaign.
Oh, in my campaign.
In your little camp. You couldn't have said that in any other less condescending way.
Man, little campaign.
Listen here.
Look at you.
Here's
I've
a
had
little
this shit for like 10 minutes. Just wrap it up.
Oh yeah.
here's a little trade secret for you. A lot of us media producers, we backlog things. We have quite a lot backlogged. We're waiting to release it. We're waiting to release season 2. It's coming very soon. What I predict what will happen in the next episode I'm in, I won't say of what show because we will have multiple shows at this point. I will be shoving an axe handle into someone's ass like a Muppet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can find that by searching that on the internet.
Well, you might find something, but yeah, all right.
You'll find something in there.
Find some RedTube.
Oh, not RedTube. Oh my god. Can we talk about how all the porn sites are getting banned?
Really?
No.
Wait, huh?
Talk about that next time in a year and a half when we see you again. As far as my closing words, man, I have to take the biggest fucking shit. This has been the Internet Bum Show. Thank you and good night.
Okay, good night, goodbye, get out.
CAMJ Entertainment.